Okay, I'm back. So to this day, I still have mixed thoughts about the states in this game. Like, it's still a relatively new addition to the game. Not really. Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. Not really. I guess it's been around for like a year and a half, maybe. When was it added? Actually, when was it added? What was it? Was it added like with the Cossacks or Mare Nostra or not? Wait, Rights of Man? No, it was. I have no idea when it was added. But and I'm sorry, I'm checking on something on Twitter in the background real quick. Give me a second. Did not want to do that. Okay. Yes. Yeah. End node is Venice. Well, it's actually not right now. Eventually, it will be. I agree. Oh yeah, Krakow does go to Vienna, so it actually. You're right. So the Baltic part of Poland does not give us any benefit. But this part actually does, because we can do Krakow. Although, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Sunlorn. I don't actually have any way to get more merchants, really. That's one reason I'm considering maybe just conquering colonial stuff just for that reason. Like, I wouldn't even be... I'm not even going to bother pushing stuff into Genoa through Sevilla. I'm just going to focus on Eastern trade, but... Trade ideas could work, but I think I'm going to take a military idea next, though. Well, That's the other thing, is that I'm not actually, like, needing money that much, you know? So I don't think trade ideas is good. I mean, it would help with money. 3 merchants, yeah, that's not bad. But I really want quality ideas. I think I'm going to do quality ideas. I just want to have better troops, you know? We've been stack wiped a couple times at this point in the game, and that's not good. And if we're going North Russia at some point, you know? We have 2 slots, but first I'm going to do quality. And by that point in the game with trade, it's not going to help that much. Tech 29, that's like 1790, you know? Where's most of your money coming from? I think it is production. Yeah, it is production. Trade and tax are about equal. Yeah, it is production. I mean, the reason why is because of the trade goods over here. Like Constantinople being gems. And, well, this is grain, but still. But, like, you know, like, there's actually... Well, there's a map mode for this. Hold on. There's actually a lot of good trade goods, right? Like a lot of grapes and stuff. Grapes are valuable. What is this? This is salt. Salt is valuable. Silk, or cloth, right? Cloth, metals and stuff. Cloth, grapes. You know, a lot of salt, which again is very valuable. You know, a lot of valuable trade goods in Eastern Europe, actually. In southeastern Europe, really. Anywho, cotton. That's fun. That's interesting. I wonder what the reason for that is for PLC. A lot of silk. Huh, I don't know. Wool? So I think that I am going to... I think I'm... Yeah, my trade is, like, pretty good. So is my tax, you know. We actually make a lot from vassals just because they're so big. And Naples has a lot of good trade stuff. And Catalonia, you know. Which is one reason I think I might just feed Catalonia the rest of Iberia. And just funnel money from them. Oh, ideas for Poland. Or Commonwealth, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do that. But so we should assume to be safe that we're going to have three merchants till the end of the game. We might do some colony shenanigans just to get more, in which case I'm just going to let them be on their own and just take the merchants for other purposes. I'm not worried about colonial trade. I think really the end goal is to have Venice be the end node. I'm not changing it yet because we don't actually control all that much of it. After we get Naples and a little more of Milan, then we will. But yeah, that's the idea. Is that we'll eventually, pretty soon, I do want to switch it because otherwise it's going to be the end of the game already. Eventually, I do want to have it be in Venice and probably then Ragusa pushing down and Constantinople pushing down. And then maybe Vienna even. I don't know. Either Vienna or Aleppo. Yeah, probably Vienna or Aleppo. One of those two. But yeah, anyway, sorry, this is off topic though. Krakow is a good node, so we'll go for. It does actually help us to some extent. So we will go for all the stuff in the Krakow node over stuff in like the Baltic Sea. So yeah. Anywho. Yeah, but I was going to say, though, I don't actually know what my thoughts are on... I still don't really know what my... I still have mixed thoughts, rather, on the whole idea... no, don't do that. On the whole idea of the states and the whole system of states in this game. I really like it in that it makes you think about things more. I really do actually like that. Like, it makes you prioritize things differently. It makes you actually think about everything more, and it makes it more complex and in-depth. At the same time, I hate the, how to say, like the artificial pressure it puts on you to be like, oh, I can only do so much, right? I hate that. I always like being able to feel like whatever I conquer, and now it's mine, right? I don't know. But at the same time, yeah, I get it. I just wish there was like if anything, I kind of wish that administrative let you do more states. Like it gave you 10 states. I feel like 10 would be more reasonable than 5. Because 5 is... I mean, it's good, but it's not that much. Yeah, that's the thing. I think state limit should be a little higher. I think it should be like... Base value should be like 15 instead of 10. And then admin should be 10 instead of 5. Because that's the thing, right? Like 5 more states is really good, but think about it like this. Just because you can make a state, you get a lot more benefit out of making something state, but you also pay more for it. You pay more in two ways. You pay more admin, or Diplo, I guess if you Diplo annex it, right? You pay more power points to make it a state, so you're already paying for it, so it's not a 100% benefit. And you have to pay state maintenance for it. So I don't know why it's only 5 states that you get. I feel like it should be 10, because you still have to pay for those states in other ways too. So I don't know. I kind of feel like it should do that. That's an interesting idea. I never even thought about that. The more dev you have, the more states you can create. That kind of makes sense, actually. It's like you can only rule efficiently a portion of your empire, but if you have a really big empire, you're going to have a lot more advisors, so you'll still be able to rule a big portion of it. So yeah, I actually get that. Yeah. Hold on. Oh, this is a really good event. What are we gonna get? Couldn't tell. That one. Diplomatic. That's fine. Yeah. I still don't really like corruption as a mechanic, I will say. I think corruption is just kind of like a lame mechanic. Only time it has really been relevant for me ever is when I'm playing as a Muslim nation, and I can do the thing where I get rid of it, or like I debase the currency and then get rid of 2% right away. That's literally the only time I ever have anything that happens with corruption. Mm-hmm. Okay. What else were we doing right now? We should build buildings, I guess. If anything, more universities is always good. Ankara, Adana, sure. Trebizond, sure. Still not sure why I can't actually build any here. Why can I not do it here? And what can I get rid of to do this here? Probably this. Yeah, definitely. Because oh, you know what? We were already over the limit. Why? Did I sack it, maybe, when I took it? Can use fully routed to unrest. Reduce unrest does cost you military points, so. Okay, good. There's that. Ferrara. Might as well max it. Alright, cool. I do think we... Oh, wait, what? When did they get this back? When did Bavaria get this back? Was it from Rebels? Oh, it was from Rebels. That's hilarious, actually. Yo, that's hilarious. So, I mean, at this point, I actually think that we might just want to do, like... Oh, no, don't do that. Do like this. Like, literally just, you know, I want to feed you everything, Bavaria. Everything west of Bohemia and and north of Italy, I want to feed you. Yeah, we'll worry about that stuff later, though. Like, literally all of this. All goes to you. I'm not going to mark Bohemia stuff yet. I do want to use them in 1 or 2 more wars. Question is, when do we backstab Bohemia? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to backstab Russia eventually. I'm going to backstab Bohemia eventually. And I need to do one of these sooner rather than later. Probably Bohemia first. Here's what I'm thinking. Is that we pit Russia against Bohemia. Well, yeah, you know what? Because they're guaranteeing Austria as well. Huh, yeah. I'm thinking that we pit Russia against Bohemia, therefore weakening both of them. And we'll meanwhile conquer their Austrian land and conquer... Yeah, conquer other stuff too. Kind of feel like maybe we should do that next, even? Huh. What do you guys think? Or maybe use them in a war and then break the alliance with them? Yeah, you know what? That's what we gotta do. Use them in a war. Meanwhile, the true sticker is timing out slowly but surely. Oh no! Commonwealth got guaranteed by Russia. You gotta be kidding me. That is annoying, man. That is super annoying. Oh, man. Give me a moment here. We're way ahead of time. I think it's about time we go toward the Ottomans again. I do think that we don't have a coalition anymore. They realized how futile it was to resist against us. Go ahead and, like, let's take our armies down here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get our maintenance up. Yeah, we'll go to war with the Ottomans, I think. When do our claims expire, if ever, if anytime soon? Yeah, there we go. We already started with Naples, so that's good. That's all we needed, just to start with them, and now we can go to war. There we go. You know what we do need to spend money on? Frickin' fleets, man. I'm still just going to use this 20 stack, but yeah, we need to build quite a few more of those. Bum, 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 bum. Once we annex Naples, we're gonna see our income go up a lot more. You know what I need to do? I need to build more grand shipyards. In fact, first off, so -1 slots. First off, we should upgrade all our buildings. Can't even do all of them. Wow, that's a lot of money. We had a lot of money, but it still costs more. Cool. Yeah, what I'm thinking is we should build more trade ships, actually. That way we can make sure we're capitalizing on Venice the way we want to when we transfer it. And we will transfer soon enough, I think. But yeah. 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 Kara, could I declare on you anytime soon? No. Definitely not now with both of those guys. No, screw that. Alright, let's go to war with the Ottomans, boys. Imperialism. Yeah, imperialism against them. Yemen, don't care about. Oyo, don't care about. Transoxiana, don't care about. I'll let Georgia or whoever deal with them. This one, I really wish we could bring in Bohemia too, but they won't join. Russia. I'll bring Russia into this one. How many favors do we have with Russia? 33, yeah, totally. I'm gonna bring Russia in this one. I think after this war is when I maybe start backstabbing Bohemia. Oh, but that's the thing. I want them to be in this war. They're not gonna do it though. It's distant war. It's a distant war. Alright, we'll have to do that against a different target. Maybe Milan? Maybe Milan. Yeah, maybe in our next war with Milan, we'll bring in Bohemia, and then we break the alliance right after we bring them in and start fabricating on Bohemia. Yeah, that works. Okay. That's what we'll do. This war is just going to be straight up conquest. Nothing, no shenanigans yet. I'm not going to bother messing with Russia at all or anything like that. Okay. Let's go. Okay. Meanwhile, I think I'll withdraw this guy from there. Cool. Uh-huh. Actually, I didn't realize they had no forts in between here and there. That makes sense, actually. Makes sense. We've already taken a lot of their stuff. So actually what we should do is like maybe bring this guy down to there. Let's go down to here. This guy is going to be our siege stack. Oh, they moved their capital of their own volition, actually. I didn't realize that. Huh. Interesting. So they're no longer pushing that much. That's probably one reason our income went down a little bit, because it was higher at one point. But interesting. Okay. I'm going to improve our relations with Russia for right now. A little bit. Yeah, the coalition forms again as they're like, oh shit, he means business. He's going to conquer. He's going to conquer our former member of the coalition. Austria to Coburg, Pomerania for Brandenburg, no doubt. Yeah. Okay. We lost a general. Rip. Too many pop-ups. Let's go down to speed 3. Truce of Milan ended. Cool. So I do think we should focus on it. And yet they managed to get claims. I couldn't, but they managed to get claims instantly. Is it still? Oh no, actually, okay. So silly. I probably should try to do that, actually. I just withdrew them when I shouldn't have. Yeah, that's my bad. We need to save up some military power, honestly. I actually think maybe we need to unfocus admin. Well, we still we still have admin ideas though. That's the thing. That's the reason I wanted to do that in the first place. What about this? Morale of armies guy. We need to get their influence up. What about that? No, but then I want them to gain influence. Are there any provinces? Is it just has to be a steppe province? What is the criteria for making something a... It just has to be terrain steppes. Do we really not have this much steppe? You know what? No, this is all steppes. It's just that we already have it as part of the clergy. Okay, okay. So what if we do like this, like this? Okay. And now, yeah, we can give all this to the Cossacks. Cool. Now we do this. Yeah. And then this. Sure, why the fudge not? Morale armies is like pretty darn useful anyways. So, yeah. It said it would be cheaper though. Is that cheaper? Is that the cheaper price? Really? Maybe it's not cheaper? I'm just crazy. I don't know. I'm just gonna hire him anyways though. We need more military, actually. The whole point of that was to get a general, but that doesn't help with that. All right, there we go. Let's get a general. He's a pretty darn good general. Yeah, I noticed they pissed off the nobility. I thought I was like seeing things, but then I was like, wait a minute. No, they definitely... Something changed there. Yeah, that's annoying, but... I mean, it makes sense. It's like no... Our purebred nobility are the only ones that can have a general. Yes. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, let's go down here. So I think I'm going to conquer the Holy Land in this war just to get another another missionary. Not that we really need it. We're doing fine on missionaries. Like, we're completely converted, but still, once we start conquering large swaths of land... Well, are we even going to be conquering large swaths of land? What is our end goal? We're going to be conquering Russian land, Polish land, Bohemian land. I don't know, actually. Like, well, I'm trying to think now. What are we actually going to be trying to conquer large swaths of? I guess Egypt. Like, we're going to be going eastward, I guess. We're going to conquer Egypt at some point and all the Holy Land. So I guess that will help with that, all that stuff. So, yeah. Let's go down. I don't want to go by sea. That's always risky. Okay. Yeah. So, I'm curious now. Spain is allied to Portugal. Who's Portugal allied to? Memmingen Bird in Spain. I'm totally going to co-belligerize Portugal. Next door we do is Spain. And the reason being that I want to try to take their colonial stuff. I'm going to try to take the Caribbean just because I think it'll help Catalonia make more money, which will help me make more money. I don't really care at all if the Caribbean, if the Caraibas or whatever, actually like gives me directly income. I just want the merchant they'll give me because that'll help me a lot. Yeah. Yeah, welcome back, Paratosh. I'm just gonna warn you guys, by the way. I'm maybe not gonna stream too much longer. I'm not sure. We're gonna see how it goes, but you know, I actually felt a little under the weather the past few days, and as a result, I'm not sure how much longer I'll stream. Either way, though, I'm gonna stream a little while longer, at least another half an hour. I'm also kind of been looking out to see if this this one streamer I really like is streaming. He doesn't stream that often. I hardly ever get to catch his stuff live because most of the time I'm like doing the latter half of my streams when he is streaming, and then I miss it, and I don't want to watch his stuff starting halfway through, so I go ahead and like, you know, I just watch the VOD, and so I never catch his stuff live. If he starts streaming, I'll probably host him. Otherwise, we'll keep going, but But I am also a little tired and stuff. I don't know. I'm actually on break right now. This is today and tomorrow are our school's fall break, which, by the way, it's really, really silly and stupid that they waited till November to do our fall break. Portugal has quite the colonial empire, huh? It would sure be a shame if someone were to steal it. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Anywho, yeah, the my school's kind of silly about this. I don't know. Why is there over here? Okay. Just so you guys know, so I really like my school, right? I'm gonna preface this by saying this. I really like my school. However, I think that the board of directors and the president of the school are really not that great. I would say, to put it lightly. I have a lot of issues with the way. Hold on, wait a minute. We can abuse the AI. I have a lot of issues with the way that the school is run. Actually, quite a few. And I get quite annoyed by some of the decisions the school makes. For instance, and this is a minor one. It's not a huge deal, but it is something that I think is reflective of the general policy of the school. For instance, making it so that our schools, it says stupid board, yeah. Making it so that our schools fall break, right? A fall break is literally just 2 days, and it's the same for most other schools in the state. So it's not like it's a big deal, right? It's just 2 days off. But that 2 days, having a long weekend, a 4-day weekend, can make a difference when you're having a really busy semester, right? Use some time to catch up on sleep, catch up on work. Most other schools in South Carolina, their fall break was in early mid-October, right? And that's perfect. It's halfway between the beginning of the semester and Thanksgiving, right? Thanksgiving, you have 3 days off normally, and then the weekend. So it's it's like a 5-day weekend basically. It's a nice break. So normally that is. Hey, no, we're not finished with that one yet. So normally that's a pretty smart decision. Have it be where the fall break is halfway between Thanksgiving and what's it called? Halfway between Thanksgiving and the start of the semester. It breaks things up. You have a little bit of time to recharge before going into the middle of the semester. However, Clemson this semester basically was screw it, F you guys. You're not going to have your break until November. Till the start of November. A guaranteed week off, that's nice. Yeah, so it's and here's why. I can tell you exactly why. It's because of the fact that this school is mandated, public schools at least, I don't know if it's the same for private schools. Public schools are mandated that they have to give students the election day off, right? And election day is on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday, or tomorrow, rather, right? Since election day is tomorrow, Clemson was we don't want to have to take that day out of our schedule as well as the break, so instead, we're going to make them be one and the same. They double dipped. They were basically instead, you guys get, instead of giving the election Tuesday off, we're gonna make the fall break be on that day, so that way we don't have to actually take it out of our schedule. We take it out of yours, and that's really bullshit. Basically, they were yeah, I mean that's what it is. Basically, it comes down to they were they didn't feel like giving us 2 days off instead of or rather, sorry, they didn't feel like giving us 3 days off instead of 2, and that's silly. And as a result. And here's the thing, and I stand by this. Ooh, that's a lot of armies actually. Super Noodle is playing Warband. I have no idea who Super Noodle is. It's not been a thing until recently. I believe this is only the 3rd or 4th year. I think my freshman year was the first time that Clemson had done a fall break. We got Labor Day and Thanksgiving. When was Labor Day? Wait, we didn't get Labor Day off, though, is the thing. I don't think. When was Labor Day? Because there was definitely one holiday, one of the like 4 main holidays, work holidays that we... Yeah, we didn't get Labor Day off. That was the thing. We didn't get Labor Day off either, said Lauren. That's the thing. That was another BS thing. We didn't get Labor Day off, this year at least. Anywho, but no, so like that made me mad that our school basically didn't want to give us another day off that they didn't technically have to, so they as a result they pushed back fall break 3 weeks basically just to make it so they didn't have to give us another day off, which is silly. And as a result, and I stand by this, just from anecdotal experience though, but I stand by it, that as a result, it has made it so that, like, we had, like, 9 weeks of class without a single holiday, a single day off, right? Because we didn't have Labor Day off. We didn't have a fall break early. So we had 9 full weeks of school, no breaks, no vacations, nothing. Just a pure grind of 9 weeks, which is not, I mean, it's not terrible. It's just school. It's just classes. But at the same time, it means that by the end of that time, we are freaking burnt out, you know? And it burnt everyone out, I think. I think a lot of professors were burnt out, too. They were just by the end of that time period, they're like, oh, gosh, why don't we have a break before this so I can catch up on grading thing, you know? It's just kind of BS, and I think it has like lowered like drive for a lot of students in that time period, especially in the past couple weeks when we are like we should have a break now, but we don't, you know, something that break up the monotony, and so yeah, I don't know, it's just I don't like it. I don't agree with that decision. I think it was a bad decision. I don't know. I don't want to cede stuff to Russia. Nah, screw that. I'm not gonna cede stuff to Russia. You kidding me? War reps and do that. Sure, keep that. Okay, Yamanoya. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy that. I think I want to peace out with them. Maybe not right away, but soon. Here's what I'm thinking. Give me a moment here. Let's wait till this is back. We have a diplomat. I'm thinking we abuse the AI or abuse the mechanics of the game, and we go to war with the Commonwealth right now. Yeah, we have to do that. Come on, it's so good. It's so good. We have to do it. Give me a second. I'm taking 3 of these guys and going 1, 2, 3. There you go. And we're just going to wait a little bit for that to get in place. The rest of these guys will actually focus on this war. Anywho, though, but that's my little rant about Clemson. But you know, I love the school. I love the school. There's just some decisions of the board of directors and whoever else, the president and stuff that I don't like. President as well. Like, I'm not sure how much in depth I should go, but. The president of the school is fine, but I don't know. He's always struck me as a business-first kind of guy, right? And Clemson prides itself on having a very, like, community-based feeling, right? Clemson always prides itself, has always prided itself, from my understanding, it's not like I have roots here or anything like a lot of other people do, a lot of other Southern families might. Well, Clemson always is like Clemson family is a big thing, right? They talk about Clemson family, right? And I do think there's definitely that feel. I actually agree. I think it's not just BS. It's like there is actually someone with that. But I've heard from people, and I kind of agree from my own personal experience, that there's been a shift in sort of the tone and spirit of the school. Like, nowadays, there is a much more, and the way someone described it in a way that I could not forget, and actually after they said it, I was like, you know what, I think I agree with them. Not that I was here 30 years ago to really have much to compare to, but still. Someone I worked with actually at one of my internships on campus said that the school has not been the same for a while and has been much more like corporatized and corporate in the past few years than it ever was before. And I think that's true, actually. I think it is true that the schools are much more corporatized, especially with our like prominence in American football in the past however long, like 4 years. With us being like making it to the championship like 3 years out of the past 4 or whatever. Was it 3? Yeah. Just like making it to the championship, stuff like that. And then now being like consistently a big force in American football, right? There's a lot more like merchandise and fan stuff and like all this stuff that is very clearly much more like corporatized. And that is something that was pointed out to me, and I was like, you know what, I think they're right. Like, I don't know. I don't really have the previous experience. It was one of my coworkers who was actually like 50, right? Works full-time there with the company or the department or whatever I was interning with. But he said that, and I think it's correct, actually. I think that a lot of decisions now that are made by the board of directors and the president are much less focused on like what is the community-based move, but much more on what is going to get us more students applying here. It's not so much more squeeze more money out of our current students. It's not that really. It's much more like what is going to get us more applicants so that we can get more money to build more dorms and get more applicants, right? It's all about the growth. I don't like that. And I definitely get that vibe from a lot of decisions that the university makes. So, anywho, this is super niche, obviously. Unless there's any other Clemson students that watch my content, I'm pretty sure that is not the case. But still, hopefully you guys, don't mind me ranting a little bit about this stuff. It's definitely something that is on my mind. Wow, 60 for stability. That's great. Yeah. Anyways, though, but that's just, there's something. Oh yeah, our stadium is called Death Valley. It's a freaking badass stadium too, bruh. It's holds up to 82,000 people it can hold. 82,000 people. And for particularly intense and like important games, it will be completely full. 82,000 people in that stadium. The population of the city that my college is in is about 24,000 people. The stadium is full on game day with 82,000. Literally, the city blows up to about 4 times its normal size on game days. Heck yeah, bud. It's one of our great traditions. Anyways. Yeah, that's something I'm actually really, like, into. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. Clemson football is a big, big deal. Okay. Anyways, yeah. And it's called Death Valley. Well, there's a long story about why it's called Death Valley, but hey, man, the story of why it's called Death Valley is, rather beyond just the story. It's a fitting name because it's like, it gets freaking hot in there, especially at the beginning of the semester. Nowadays, not so much. And once it starts getting more into like fall and winter, but when it's oh, I don't care about that. What was I going to say? It can get up to 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like 35 degrees Celsius, I think, something like that. 100% humidity. It's intense, man. And there's 82,000 fans, yelling at your opponents, drowning them in noise. It's great. It's intense. It's freaking intense. Okay, let's see. So I definitely want to do either Liberty Desire from Subject Development or this one. We're going to do same content and subjects because all of our subjects are same content, right now at least. So we might have one long term that isn't, but yeah, cool. And that should mean we should, with that, yeah, I was going to say we should have no issues with any of our current vassals at least. Cool. So I'm gonna get your guys' input. Those of you, the two of you watching, said Lauren and Paratosh. There might be other people watching. I just haven't checked the chat log. I haven't checked the chat participant list or whatever. What do you guys think? Should we feed Memel? Should we eventually eat Memel? We're not going to make the states because, again, it's Baltic trade, which is not important for us. And it's Prussian. It's not Polish, although we could then convert it. But probably not going to make this stuff states. But should we conquer Memel for ourselves or give it to Lithuania since it is Lithuanian culture? I'll leave it up to you guys because I don't mind either way. Border-wise, I think it'll look better without, like, if we conquer it directly. But it is Lithuanian, and it would give Lithuania a coastline earlier on. So, are these Teutons? They don't have any. They don't have any claims left. It's way too late for them to have claims. I can make a custom client state, but I have way too many vassals already. No, just Memel. Should we conquer it? It's not going to be this war anyways, probably. But should we conquer Memel, or should we give it to Lithuania? That's the question. Feed all of it to Lithuania? Really? All the Prussian land? I guess I could see that. Make Lithuania our glorious northern vassal. They have all the Prussian land, all the Belarusian land, and all the Lithuanian land. They'll have like all of this. Okay, I actually could see that. Give them all the Prussian land. That doesn't matter. I could see that actually. I was not going to do that, but now that you say it, I'm like, yeah, that sounds good. Okay, meanwhile, I'm going to go ahead and, I'm going to get out of this war, I think. I wish I had a claim on that province, but I don't. That's fine, either way. Keep in mind, we do want to, yeah, let's not do that. We do want to also take some stuff here. Let's look, how much is that going to be? 1, 2, 3. If I just take this and give the rest, 58, jeez. That actually seems like a good idea, St. Lauren. I think it is basically just the culture line. Yeah, it is. It is actually just that line. So basically, you just feed them East and West Prussia. Just feed them all the Prussian land, basically. That could be cool, actually. Lithuania could have a Prussian as a promoted culture. I actually like that. I think I will do that. Okay, let's just take the stuff that we have claims on in this war. It's going to be several more wars till we're done with the Ottomans anyways, so... Alright, you know what? I'm not going to do that. Alright. Let's just memorize. There we go. It's still 69. Nice. I want to take Jerusalem. We can't, though. I need my administrative efficiency up, man. Hold on.